so today I am back with a follow-up to my last video actually. So if you did not see my last video, I highly recommend it for starters. I'll stick a little end card up above. But I did the Chloe Ting 2-week shred challenge. And at the end of the 2 weeks, I did an update, but I also said that I was gonna do it for a full month because I wanted to see if those results got any more significant after a full month of doing the exercises. And also, as someone who never works out at all, I felt like I should probably stick with what I was already doing and not let myself fall off the wagon because health, important. I need health. So I did it for a full month, and this video is just going to be kind of showing my progression from before I started, where I was at the 2-week mark, and also where I am now after a full month. Also, I just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who watched my last video or who was a new subscriber, because I'm not gonna lie, that video popped off. Like, I'm used to getting maybe like 100 views on a video if I'm lucky. But when I started this, I think I had like 18 subscribers, and I'm slowly creeping my way towards 1,000 now. And also that video got over 100,000 views, which is just mind-blowing to me because, you know, 100,000 people now know what my face looks like and that I am extremely out of shape, which is awesome. But also thank you guys for just like the support. There were so many kind words on the last video just about how they were happy to see someone who wasn't like super thin and someone who didn't really represent their body structure, or someone who had what they viewed as like a real body doing the challenge and also seeing results to it. So I am just so grateful that you guys have been so receptive of it, and also that you guys have liked it, because like I said, I don't really make videos very frequently, or also really for the intention of like gaining a lot of popularity or having a lot of people see it. It's just kind of like a weird pastime that I do because I'm bored. So the fact that so many people watched it and also so many people liked it and felt inspired by it was just really amazing to me, and I'm just really glad that I could, you know, insert myself in your day a little and make it a little better, or make you feel a little bit more seen or represented. So yeah, just thank you guys from the bottom of my heart. So super quick recap of my last video. Although I did the Chloe Ting 2-week challenge, I made some modifications for myself, because when I started out, like I said, my muscles, they did not exist. I had not seen or heard of muscles in my body for a very long time. So I figured that I kind of needed to ease into it and kind of slowly get back into the idea of working out, because if I just kind of like rushed right into it and threw myself fully into it and kind of did every single workout that she did in every single video, I knew for a fact that I'd get about 2 days into it and I would quit, because that is what I do. So the modifications that I made were, I only did her 2 base videos, which were the do this every day to lose weight and the abs in 2 weeks videos that are a part of the shred program. I also did not do the up and down planks, but as you have already seen, I am able to do like 2 of them now, which is better than where I started, so I'm not going to complain. And that's also super exciting because that means that muscles are actually under all of that fat. Who would have guessed? Not me. But for this round, aka like the last 2 weeks, I decided, because I was starting to kind of get used to the exercises and I was feeling a little bit more strength in my body, that I would kind of like amp it up a little. So I realized that I'm not following strictly every single video that is in her workout routines. Like, I am kind of just like taking bits and pieces that work for me or that I want to do and just kind of like throwing it together in my own thing. But that's what has been, you know, keeping me doing what I'm doing, and that's what has also been making me see results. So I'm just not going to question it. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. So for the last 2 weeks, I did the same 2 base workouts. So the do this every day to lose weight and the abs in 2 weeks video. But then I also added a 3rd video at the end. So I typically alternated between her lower belly fat abs video. I don't remember which program that's from. It might be from like the flat belly challenge. And the other one that I did a lot was the hourglass abs muffin top video. So on my last video, I also got a lot of repeat questions from people in the comments, just kind of asking certain things like what I ate, or if I worked out in the morning or the night, or what specific exercises I did within each video, things like that, if I changed my diet at all. So I am going to do, for my next video, a kind of Q&A FAQ type video about what I did during all of the workouts. So if you guys have any more questions, just feel free to drop them down below. I'll pin a comment that will just be like, hey guys, if you have any questions for my next video, just put them here and you guys could just reply to that, and I will make sure that I try to get in as many as I possibly can. So with that said, let's get into the part you're all here for, which is the results. So to recap from my last video, in case you did not see it or forget, when I started out on day 1, I weighed 167 pounds. My hips measured at 40.5 inches. My waist was at 36 inches. My booty was at 42 inches. My chest was at 38 inches, my thigh was 23 inches, and my arm was 12 inches. So on day 14, which was the official end of the 2-week shred challenge, these were my measurements. I weighed 164.9 pounds. My hips measured at 38 inches. My waist was 32 inches. My ass was 43 inches. My chest was 38 inches. My thigh was 24 inches. And my arm was 11 inches. So as you can tell, there were definitely results. My measurements changed dramatically. I felt better, I felt stronger, I felt kind of lighter almost, even though I didn't really lose a lot of weight. I think that's because I gained a lot of muscle in doing so. But with that said, let's go into the official 1-month results of the whole challenge, what happened after I did all of the workouts for a total of 28 days. So as of this morning, I weigh 163.9 pounds. My hips are 36.5 inches. My waist is 30.5 inches. My booty is 42 inches. My chest is 38 inches. My thigh is 23 inches. And my arm is 11 inches. Now let's talk about the culmination of the last month, what I lost from day 1 to day 28, because I'm not gonna lie, this is just insane to me. I've said it before, I'm gonna keep saying it. 1 month and my whole body looks and feels different. Like I'm sure you saw in the beginning, I have muscle in my arm. I'm gonna be very honest, this must seem very mundane for most people, like no shit, you worked out, you gained muscle. But like I said, before starting this, was basically just like bone and fat. There was nothing there. I struggled to pick up my dog, which I mean, you see him around, he's freaking tiny. Like I get winded when I go up and down the stairs. Like I did not have any muscle on my body pretty much whatsoever. So the fact that I can now actually like see muscle forming in my arms and also especially in my stomach, which has just been fat city for so long, is insane to me. And just like 1 month, this took 1 month. So 28 days, I lost 4 pounds. This does not take into account muscle mass or any new gained muscle in my body. My hips lost 4 inches, but that means nothing because my waist lost 5.5 inches in 1 month. Now, I will fully admit a lot of people probably won't see these results because like I said, prior to doing this challenge, I was not working out at all. I had not gone to the gym in probably like 6 months. I had not touched any sort of weights. I do not exercise usually. I'm trying to change that, which is why this challenge has happened. But my results are so drastic because I'm not used to doing any sort of physical activity. So with that said, almost everything else evened out. Like from 28 days, my butt didn't change, my chest didn't change, my thighs didn't change, and my arm changed by 1 inch. So let's talk about photos. So I'm going to insert photos from day 1, which you can see here. And then also I'm gonna just kind of give like a recap of what I look like at the end of day 14, which you can see here. You can see that like there was definitely a lot of changes in my body to begin with. But let's talk about what I look like now after the 28-day mark, which is this. So it may not look super different from the 14-day, but what I will say is the amount of muscle that I've suddenly gained is unmatched. I'm sure it doesn't really show up in the pictures very good, but I tried to get some videos so that you could see. Like my stomach has actual 11 lines forming, which I didn't think my body was even capable of doing, so that's super cool. So I'm gonna try to experiment with some other fitness influencers and YouTubers free workout programs. I think that I just wanna kind of like do some different things, see what really sticks out to me and either what works for me or what I feel is most comfortable for my body. So I'm gonna try to continue to do that. I do really want this to be like a lifestyle change, not just like a 1 month, like, oh, I'm experimenting and just kind of like effing around with some different workouts. So I'm definitely gonna keep at this. So that's it for today's video, guys. I just wanna quickly say thank you again for all of the love and support that I've been receiving. It has just been so insane to me to be able to wake up in the morning and just read the comments, and everyone has been so encouraging to both me and everyone else. And also everyone has been very helpful, and it's just been just kind of like a bundle of positivity in my life. So I just want to thank you guys for being so great, and also for watching my videos, because it's nice to know that people actually enjoy staring at my face for 10 minutes at a time. So with that said, if you like this video, please give it a like down below, because that shows me that what I'm doing is actually being well received by others. And if you want to see more from me, then subscribe. I'm going to try to make more videos now that I know that people are actually watching them and actually enjoying them. So I am going to be pumping out some more content for you guys. So if you want to be a part of that journey, then just hit the subscribe button. And I will also leave all of my social media links down below if you'd like to follow me off of the YouTube realm. So feel free to give those a follow. And that is it. I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I will see you guys next time.